Now, welcome back, guys, on another video on Baki. Doppo versus Yujiro Hanma. We're going back in the history of Baki. Yeah, I see you choking him like that, it's gonna work. Sui! This is literally similar to what Pico did to Baki. Remember when Baki was choking him? He goes up and jumps off and, you know. Here he comes. He missed. Man, when you're watching this, you can feel the old school style of animation, like the excitement in it. You know, it has its own place in our hearts. Whether you're watching Dragon Ball or you're watching Naruto or you're watching Hajime Naple. You know what I mean? That 70s, 80s, 90s style of animation still has a place in our hearts. He missed. That smile, man. That smile on Yujiro's face, that never gets old. And it seems like if you're observing Yujiro's drawing or his... Look at, you see what is going on? Their aura has merged into each other. Sui! He got him. Sui! That literally brought Yujiro on his knees. Those punches literally brought him down on his knees. Stand up, ogre. Yo, Yujiro is not coming at him. And and he's pushing Doppo back. Sweet. If you guys watch closely, you can see that Yujiro Hanma's persona still really haven't changed from the new Yujiro that was introduced on Baki 2018, right? His persona still haven't changed. It's pretty much the same. Um, I'm just stating the obvious. That's it. Thus far, the way this fight is going, these two are evenly matched right now. So far. Did you guys notice once he saw Baki, it changed his whole dynamics and the flow of his aura. Yujiro is gonna take this fight seriously now. He's gonna show us his demon back. As soon as he saw his son. Sweet! That's that back. That is that back. As soon as he saw Baki, his whole perspective, this fight turned into something else. His whole dynamic changed. I guess he felt like he now has something to prove, because his son is watching. Doppo is literally feeling the effects of those punch and kicks. He dodged it. Yeah, isn't it the same thing he did to Kaku on the Right Tie tournament? That's the same move he used on Kaku. Like when he did that move on Kaku. If you guys go back and rewatch Yujiro versus Kaku fight, he did something to him and ruptured his eardrums, and Kaku's ears spilled out blood. Yeah, exactly like this. Ooh. Mm. It's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over. Almost his whole body has been fractured. Even eardrums. Exactly what he did to Kaku on the Right Tie tournament fight. Mm, mm. He's not done yet. And Yujiro is enjoying it. He is loving it. He is loving it. Mm, mm. Doppo took that punch. He took those punches head on. Doppo literally took those two punches head on. He took them on, literally. And he landed good. Yujiro Hanma landed those punches very well. Yujiro Hanma had to give his son something to think about. You know what I mean? He had to give his son something to always think about. Baki is in shock. You see, Yujiro Hanma had to give his son something to think about, and which also shows the reason why Baki is kind of the way he is. If you remember his battle with Muhammad Ali Jr., he did say to Muhammad Ali Sr. that your son engaged in a fight and wasn't willing to give his life or to put his life on the line. This is all because of what he saw growing up, what he saw his father do, and being around fighters that you can literally die. You can kill or be killed situation, you know? Which is the reason why he did tell Muhammad Ali Sr., your son wasn't willing to put his life on the line when he walked in here. Although I didn't like how that fight went by Baki kicking Muhammad Ali Jr. in the groin to win the fight or to demobilize him significantly, but be there as he may. Anesthesia complete. He literally shoved his hand inside this man's heart and massaged it in order for Doppo to wake up. And you guys can see where Doppo got that injury on his eyes, right? On his eye, the other eye. You look a little pale. Exactly. I don't stand a chance. That's what Baki said before the end, before this video ended, but that's what he's about to say actually. I don't stand a chance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here it is Doppo versus Yujiro Hanma. Now, we can also see why, if I am to fast forward this time of Baki or this time of the show to now, when Doppo was kind of pissed a little bit at Yujiro Hanma because of what he said is the reason why his son Katsumi, right? The reason why Katsumi had to go fight Pickle because of what Yujiro Hanma said to him. Had they been for what? One second, guys. One moment. So I'm not sure how much that noise is, how much of it you're hearing and everything, but I just had to go and turn the noise off so that I can continue with what I'm doing. So with this also, this is also the reason why after Pickle defeated Doppo's son, when Yujiro Hanma and Doppo were sitting in a bar and Doppo was telling Yujiro Hanma that my son wouldn't have gone fighting Pickle has it not been for what you said. What you said triggered him to feel like he has something to prove. You know, kind of saying that you are the cause of the reason why my son is in this condition, why he lost his arm. trying to blame Yujiro for it. And Yujiro said, well, I mean, a cat can be a lion. You know, this shows you what your son did shows that a cat can one day be a lion. But before he said that, once Doppo said what he said to Yujiro felt like as if Doppo is about to fight him and he was gearing up to fight, right? But Doppo had to calm Yujiro down and ease the tension, because as soon as he started blaming Yujiro, you know, Yujiro felt like, okay, where are you going with this? Where are you getting at? And Yujiro Hanma started to mold himself to fight. And Doppo kind of eased the tension in that moment, because had he not done that, Yujiro Hanma would have taken it that he is saying this and he's blaming him and he wants justice, he wants revenge, right? He has a bone to pick with him, and Doppo doesn't want to pick a bone with Yujiro Hanma, especially what happened on, you know, especially during this fight. And seeing that he almost died, he actually died for a little bit before he was resuscitated. So Doppo doesn't want to go through that again, fighting Yujiro Hanma, although ever since that fight, or this fight, they have gotten way stronger than they were, but still Yujiro Hanma still has one up on Doppo, especially when he uses demon back. As you guys can see, in order for Yujiro to really put the stop to Doppo advancing towards him, or in order to literally win the fight, he has to use his demon back to fight Doppo. And as soon as he started using demon back, Doppo just cannot comprehend how to, or couldn't figure out what to do with Yujiro Hanma at that point. So which reflects why Doppo didn't want to fight him when his son desperately really got hurt and almost got eaten by Pickle. He didn't want to fight Yujiro because the last time they fought, or the last events that happened between them, Doppo suffered significantly bad injuries, and the memory of that haven't left Doppo. So that was the reason why he eased the tension, and him and Yujiro Hanma continued their conversation. And at the end of their conversation, there was a true meaning to, you know, the experience that him and his son and Yujiro faced, because, you know, this Pickle is no pushover. You know, he means business. He is, you see, if you guys watch my reviews or what I say about Pickle, I keep using Pickle is a predator. Pickle is the predator. So I keep going back and forth with A and D, because a predator is just a predator, but the predator, that's the main man. And I keep using A or D predator simply because there's Yujiro Hanma until these two fights, and Yujiro Hanma beats Pickle, which I know he will, or Pickle will give him a good fight, then I will start using a predator. But as it stands, Pickle is the predator to my perspective, because I would have loved if him and Yujiro had fought instead of Baki. But at the same time, Baki is the main character of the show. He is the underdog. He is the future. And if you analyze this fight between Doppo versus Yujiro Hanma, you can see Yujiro Hanma was not, it's not that he's not taking the fight seriously. It's just that, you know, he was having fun, right? Until he saw Baki. Once his eyes set on Baki, the whole fight changed. He decided to take the fight seriously and really go for the killing streak, and to give Baki something to think about too, right? He did that to make a point, to show Baki that if you get into this arena, this is no joke. You will either be killed or you're gonna kill somebody. You know, the fight, battles can literally get to that point. So there you have it, folks. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on, and see you on the next video.